Browns wrapping up day 2 of rookie minicamp here in Berea, but the big story, of course, is what happened Friday night when they agreed to a trade with the Vikings to bring in Za'Darius Smith, the pass rusher. And Mary Kay, this move by Andrew Berry feels like the move that kind of completes this defensive line.
Yeah, it was something they really needed to do. They needed that last piece on the D-line. They needed someone to complement Myles Garrett. They needed someone else that could get double-digit sacks. Za'Darius Smith can do all of that. He's had double-digit sacks in 3 of his last 4 seasons. The only time he didn't is when he had back surgery, and he only played 1 game that year in 2021. So he's coming off of a 10-sack Pro Bowl season in Minnesota, and it's just exactly what they needed to do.
Yeah, Ashley, Mary Kay went through those investments, but now when you look at those 3 edge rushers with Myles, with Obo, with Smith, it's just, you can see the different things that Jim Schwartz can do with this line.
Yeah, and the biggest thing, again, to go back to what Mary Kay said, is the sack production that you're going to get from those guys. I mean, combined, I think Obo and Za'Darius last year had 16 total sacks together, or 15, something like that. And last year, the Browns had a combined 3 from Jadeveon Clowney, Alex Wright, and Isaiah Thomas, and that included Alex Wright having none. So it's just totally different, and I think that's the most important part of this Jim Schwartz system, is being disruptive up front. The more people you have to do that, the more it's going to open up for everyone, including Myles Garrett.
Mary Kay, we heard from a couple of rookies today, Isaiah McGuire, Siaki Ika. We even heard from Cam Mitchell, who talked about the trade. But those 2 linemen who both kind of found out about the trade the same way a lot of fans did, too, on social media through some push alerts. But they were very excited about this move because this is another veteran that they can learn from on that line.
Yeah, there's so much going on for these rookies right now. As Kevin Stefanski described it, it's like they're drinking from a fire hose. So much information, so much coming at them. And what do they get on their very first day of rookie camp? A big blockbuster trade. So exciting, definitely, for the rookie defensive lineman. Gives them another really savvy veteran to come in here and show them the way.
And again, this is just Jim Schwartz's stamp on this defense.
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, when you bring in somebody of Jim Schwartz's caliber to revamp the defense, like, you have to also do that with your personnel a little bit. Like, it's not a total overhaul, but this line, it's undeniably totally a new look line. Even on the interior, they bring in Dalvin Tomlinson. Of course, that's the biggest free agent contract they've given to an interior D lineman in this regime by far. You draft Siaki Ika. You're seeing changes all over the place that I think just kind of goes to show they're filling holes that they know were there last year.
Okay, so the Browns making that big move on Friday night. We covered it all. We had stories, columns, podcasts, anything you want for coverage of the Za'Darius Smith acquisition. It's all at cleveland.com/Browns.